Hey everybody! It's time for a sketchbook video! So I really don't know what I'm doing with this. This is unexplored territory. But, I thought maybe you'd like to see. So I draw on a Carson, and I found this has been the best sketchbook for me so far. And if you have any tips on how to do this, like an actual sketchbook video, high quality, not the jerry-rig setup I got going on, I would love to hear it. So, I'm literally just holding my tripod, and moving around. That's what I got going on. Alright, so I'll open up this and see where we go. So whenever I start a sketchbook, I put the, shadow. I put the date up here, and the end date. I just finished this the other day, so I meant to do this in the last one I had, but I didn't really like the, I'm casting a shadow. Oh, that's better. Slight angle. And you can see I sketch out the pieces that I do in my sketchbook. Normally they're pretty tiny, because I find if I don't spend too much time doing the actual sketching part of any piece I'm going to finish up in a sketchbook. Mostly because I don't see the point. Unless there's some element of the thing that I don't know what I'm going to do with. Boop. Hopefully I'm not going too fast. I'll try to slow down here. I'm filming this with I think, what is this called? A Coolpix camera. I do a lot of chibis. I do a lot of weird little drawings as well. I find that I mostly doodle in my sketchbook. I don't do anything, super impressive. See, here's the, Azrael sketch. Very rough. See, these were just me playing with the concept. Deciding what I wanted to do with the piece. I was thinking about doing a Undine one. Never got around to it. And I know, my sketchbook is a mess. It looks like I exploded onto it. Some more concepts. Oh, stop leaning on the table. Sapphire. Because sapphire. Oop. I can just move these forward. There we go. Yeah, so any tips you have on doing these? Would love to hear them. I don't know what I'm doing. Try to be slow enough so everyone can see them. Oh, I guess I should have made a little warning. Minor nudity in this. I do draw naked people on from time to time. And I do a lot of unfinished sketches, obviously. Just random thoughts. Or ideas, or I feel like I need to sketch out a person. I think these were the garnet concepts for the chibi. And a few of the pearl ones as well. See, there's a lot of concepts that I don't ever actually fulfill in the end. Teddy bears. Hopefully you can't hear the dogs. And occasionally my sketchbook, it's all flipped around. I draw such lovely faces, don't you think? And I do a lot of weird little monsters as well, I find. I just like to play with shapes mostly. Oh. Hopefully that's not bugging you with the creaking of the table. I'm having to bend over to do this. Little porcupine. Oh, porcupine here. Because adorable. More sketches. I think I was drawing Johnny Gat. I think that's who that is. Just not a very good sketch, I know, but I find it amusing. More fun chibi faces. Hopefully I can get rid of the noise in this piece. I mean the recording. More concepts. Burp. That chibi's funny. This was the concept for the rose painting. I think this is a little garnet sketch. Hey, let me zoom out. Yeah, any preferences? Do you prefer this zoomed out version, or do you want it all up in there? Because zoomed out looks nice too, kind of. Maybe I'll do that. Zoomed up first and then an overlay of zoomed out. These are little character concepts for an idea I had. Probably not going to end up happening, but you know, why not? And then zoom out. Get them all in there. Little baby griffin. Another of the character concepts, a Medusa character. More little chibi sketches. Playing with the proportions of chibis a lot during this time. Oh, another little character concept. Actually two, to be perfectly honest. I think this was the very first sketch for the I Get to Look at You painting with Ruby and Sapphire. Yeah, I start off very rough with the initial sketch parts. Oh, I forgot to do it. Oops. Fun manly man. Rose, whose gemstone is not in the right place. More character concepts. I think these were actually already characters on the other page, but I wanted to do them in a more realistic style. Hands, because hands are terrible. Little character. Playing with poses, I think. I find I like that pose. Pearl, because Pearl. He kind of looks like a Quagsire, you know, from a... Oh, is that what it's called? Quagsire from Pokemon? I'm not sure. More Pearl, little Ruby. Sapphire. Okay, give this a zoomed out version of this. I'm not tall enough for this. Oop. Pearl, a little bit of amethyst. I really like Garnet's hair. More Garnet. Even more Garnet. Pearl. And Pearl with little baby Steven. That's cute. Okay, zoom out here. Boop. Alright. These are more concepts of little poses I wanted the characters to do. Trying to keep this steady is terribly hard. My feet are going to jelly. Little amethyst. Okay, zoom out here so you can get the full scope of the page. There we go. Might have to make 2 videos, gosh, and stick them together. Okay, little teddy bear with a little star. Yeah, it's kind of Steven the Universe inspired now that I'm looking at it. Plenty. I started drawing Jasper because Jasper's kind of amazing. I love this little character right here. She's just so funny looking. Jasper. Undine. Because Undine's awesome. Okay, get the full scope of the page. Boop, 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 boop. I draw such fun faces. Jasper in a bikini. Because Jasper in a bikini. I think this was a Blue Diamond's Pearl. And I think I drew a Kunari. He's not a very buff Kunari, obviously. Now let's pull out to see. There we go. Boop. Spaceships. Fun faces. Practicing bodies. Little monsters. Toriel. More Medusa. And a bat. Yep. Overview of the page. Little troll guy, or I guess he would be an orc. A little pin-up-y kind of girl. Fox. And another girl. I think this one was me thinking about doing a ruby pin-up. No, a sapphire pin-up. Oops. And then I decided with a chibi instead. You know, the cotton candy garden. Oh, I think that was the original concept for the Peridot pinup. And this was me playing with poses of what I wanted the Garnet chibi to look like. I decided on a different pose, obviously. I think we might be getting into my art block part. These are more experiments. Here's the original sketch for the Peridot pinup. And Peridot, of course. Plenty of Peridot. Playing with proportions. And Pearl. And giving Pearl really weird faces. 'Cause fun. Yeah, I think I'm actually going to have to make this a two-parter here. Dogs, ideas for Undertale t-shirt designs, a random bird thing. Such fun faces. Overview. I think the dog stepped on it, and that's why that's there. More sketches. So if you're wondering what I used to draw, originally I was just using a 5mm, just a really crappy Bic one. And I found that I really liked that one because it was so lightweight, I could really play with it. But it broke on me, and it was terrible. Like, once it broke, I had, like, a terrible time getting into a groove again, because I had to change pencils. And when I did, totally messed up my groove. Not a lot on this page. I think this was mostly concept art. Me trying to come up with ideas. Oh, there is a rose, though. Oop. Oh, this is very Steven Universe-y. There's Amethyst. Random guy with a animal on his head. Some kisses. You know, Rose and Pearl. And some playing with chibis. Random dog. Boop, 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 boop. More drawings, character concept, this weird lady monster thing, because lady monster things. I think these were the original concept for the Pokemon birds that came out. I kind of like this sketch. Okay, zoom out. Did I zoom out over here so you can get a good view on everything? Yeah, this is about the point where my pencil broke and just totally destroyed my groove. Yep, all the paintings are getting... drawings are getting terrible. Everybody's cross-eyed. It's not good. I eventually fixed the problem. I switched to doing the initial sketch work with a normal pencil. And then going over it and, like, line arting it, I guess. With my mechanical. I think I had just watched The Guardians, I think it's called, with Jack Frost. And there's lots of notes. Tons of notes. Ideas for patterns, all sorts of malarkey. Sketches, Deadpool, because Deadpool. More chibi designs. Really weird character design right there. Horse. Didn't even see the horse. Pearl, because Pearl. That's a cute little dinosaur, I think. I think I just finished watching One Punch Man, which I totally recommend. Sketches. Naked people. Lots of naked people. Apparently this was the naked people page. I'm sure there will be more in the future. I was thinking about doing a Genos from One Punch Man pinup, but I couldn't come up with a very cool idea for him, you know? I want my pinups to look cool. Not just pinup-y. More concept ideas, One Punch Man. Really weird chibi right there. More concept work. Really weird bird monster. Pichu. Tons of sketching. Yeah, so I try to sketch around 2 hours a day. And it doesn't always happen, but, you know, I do try. This was the initial testing, I guess, sketching testing for the EOS painting. Eros? It's described some way. Or pronounced some way. Jiraiya, because I'm still not over that. Little, oh, what are they called? It's the thing Mudkip's based on. Don't remember. Centaurs, because centaurs. A real weird chibi right there. As you can see, I like to play with proportions quite a bit. Little sketches for Charmander. I think that's Naked Pearl. Yep, me trying to come up with ways to draw the Pokemon. That's super cute. Kisses. This guy. I think I'd just seen like the trailer for Zootopia or something. There's this charming young lady right here. Totally, you know, date-worthy right there. Pokemon. Trying to come up with ideas. Monster face. Animals. As you can see, the art block is very strong in this one. Just more random sketching. Rabbit. Snakes. Fun characters. That was the, I think, initial concept for Eternal Conflict, where all the animals are bursting out of his chest. Which, fun fact, someone mentioned over on my DeviantArt that it reminded them of a jerky commercial. And they were right. They were very right. Character concepts. I think this was a character I really wanted to play the Fire Emblem Fates, but, you know, just didn't happen. This was for the contest over on DeviantArt for the Homefront stuff, I think. I think this is a male Pearl. That or I really filled with the boobs. I mean, it's possible I could just really filled with the boobs, but, you know. It looks like a male Pearl. I think I'd watched another trailer for Zootopia. Foxes for days. Really weird character. A platypus, and I think a Batman My Little Pony? Who knows? These sketches, they have a life of their own, I promise. I think this is a Nug. Yep, this is a Nug from Dragon Age. Fun birds, Nancy. A little, I guess, bear with the sword. More really weird faces for Pearl. Pearl is kind of my go-to to draw weird faces on. As you can tell, I kind of like drawing women. And, people in general, actually, are my thing. Oh, that's a cool chibi. Just more random sketches. Oh, this is killing my back. Malachite? Yes, Malachite. Had to think about how to pronounce that. Because Malachite is a cool design. I think that is the character from Undertale. A really weird llama. Is what I'm going to say about that one. Another chibi concept. Fun, weird circle characters. This is the initial sketch for the one that I just came out with, the I Am the Multiverse Cat. That's a cute sketch, I think. The little guy in the left-hand corner. I think that's... Oop. Very random. Very dapper bear right there. And Sans, of course, because Sans probably is going to be in every one of my sketchbooks from now on. Monster sketches. Elves. All sorts of random. He's a cool sketch. I liked him when I did him. Another concept idea that I'm not working on yet. Still, many more phases. A Cyclops, because he's adorable. Blue Diamond with her little Pearl. So, yeah. So I'm back from my little break I had to take because, oh god, my back. Alright, and I watched the first part of this video. Much less jerky now. Gotta be very slow and steady. Because, oh god, the first part of this video. Which I may or may not remake. It may happen. If you don't know what I'm talking about, I remade the first part of this video. Chibis, I like that little chibi right in the center. Little mices, dragons, a crab, just cause crabs apparently. A little, warrior character. More chibis, sketches of people. I like that chibi right there. Just apparently a random shoulder. Disembodied. More chibis. Apocalypse, because I am excited to go see Apocalypse. Again, tons and tons of chibis. Spider Monster. The original concept for the Lavalin painting for Dragon Age with all the eyeballs. Chibis galore. Male characters. More One Punch Man. Perspective work, because I need to work on my perspective. Just little character sketches. I think that's naked One Punch Man. Such fun in my sketchbook. More naked One Punch Man. Chibis. Character sitting on a couch. A really bad character right there that I got mad and crossed out. I think this was ideas for a punk Princess Peach that I never did. Well, this is me right here. All my electronics malfunctioned on me at the same time. It was terrible. Like, my tablet wasn't working properly, my computer wasn't working properly, all the things got broken. That's a really weird sketch. It wasn't intentional, I hope you know. It was just, I'm going to draw one face, and then I'm going to draw another face, and look at that. Stuff happens, I guess. A One Punch Man wearing a Punisher shirt, which I need to watch. Gotta watch Punisher. Or Daredevil, I suppose. But I would really be watching it for the Punisher. There's a butt. There's a weird cat monster. Tons of sketches of a lady. I like the body of this one. A little weird Charmander. One Punch Man galore. Little character design right there. This is a really empty page. I normally don't leave them this empty. Yep, and then the corner just completely empty. I don't know what happened there. Little lady sketchbook. Sketchbook. She's a sketch, not a sketchbook. More chibi concepts, playing with proportion, kisses. Maybe get a little closer. There we go. I forget his name. He's from Kill la Kill. But he looks so cool. With the red mohawk. Oh! Oh, those vicious dogs. I'm sure you can hear that. Sketches. Butts. More sketches. Oh, that's a pretty cute chibi, I think. Oh, little guy in the corner. Hold on. Alright. Tons of weird chibis, because apparently that's a theme in the sketchbook. Poses, when I feel like I'm getting a little stiff on them. I just draw all of these little random, like, stick figure characters. I find it really helps with the, getting them to feel right in the bigger pictures. Chibis, cats. That's kind of a cute character, I think. I think that's Kid Omega from, X-Men. Random male character. Yay, more characters. I was working on male ab sections. I find that they're rather difficult. I think she's rather cute with her little dress. More characters. This is where I just said screw it. I was so mad with my art block that I started inking everything. I was having such problems with it. And it helped me break out of my art block and gave me the idea of using the normal pencil to get everything done. See, I didn't use it very long. More concepts, trying to come up with ideas for paintings. A literal ton of chibis. This is not sapphire, amethyst, the initial concept. Oh no, this is amethyst, the initial concept. I'm sure you can see the parallels. I really like that one of amethyst, though. Boop. More chibis. That's actually a really nice one. Human back. A little bit more inking. Birds galore. And more, and a mouse. More concepts that I haven't done, or may not do. Oh, here's Fire Opal. That one just came out. This was the designing part of it, where I sat down and just doodled out designs for the thing. And the reason I choose these big sketchbooks is because I find if I choose like those little tiny ones, that I'll fill them up like within a month. And that just doesn't work for me. Like, I'd have to buy, like, 5 or 6 of them, because I can't get to the art store very often. And that's just, I just don't want to do it. I also feel far freer when I have a big sketchbook to work with, than when I have a little tiny thing. I find it's, oh god, look at that character. What even is that? As I was saying, I find it more freeing with a big sketchbook. Oh good, I was recording. For a second there, I thought I had forgotten. I had just been talking to myself for like maybe 10 minutes. I was like, oh no! No! I don't want to redo it. I'll have to go through the video and find out where I stopped in the sketchbook. A little knight and a dragon who's totally unimpressed. More just artistically inspired paintings, drawings right there. I mean, true inspiration. Whatever that is. Kitty cat. This character, I really like her face. Let's see if I can get a little closer. I think this is a improved version upon the Undertale main character over in the left-hand corner. A panda and weird monsters with bandanas. More character design, more chibis, and more naked people. I think this is an anime list that I think I was watching a Dodger list of a whole bunch of spring animes, and I just wrote each one of them down. I think I was trying to do a little mouse concept art of a little knight mouse, you know, like you know, swords and chivalry and stuff. More around birds. Whatever that is. I find I don't spend too terribly long on sketches, personally. I normally don't show my sketchbook to anyone. Surprise. Showing it to the entire internet. But normally I don't show this to anyone, so I don't feel a lot of pressure. You know, to make it all super nice. I'm sure you're going to see random curse words sketched out into my book. It's out of frustration. It's a beaver. And a really derpy unicorn. A little bit of character concept. I think he's rather cute. That face. You know. Trying to work with dramatic poses. See if I can. And then there's this guy. Kind of Mega Man inspired he was. Pearl, whose arm is 1,000 times too long. More dramatic pose work. A little bit more concept art. Or concept sketching, I suppose. Kitty cat. Me trying. This entire page is me trying to come up with ideas. I was totally lacking. Had no clue what I wanted to do. But this one right here, probably about the time that the sketchbook will be released, or the sketchbook video, this is a piece I am working on. A little Hydra monster. I think that's a bee of some sort. That character, he's adorable. More random characters. An OC I have. It's a whole bunch of random, okay? Like, it's just tons and tons of random. There's no rhyme or reason, really, to this sketchbook. It's just kind of whatever I felt like at the time. Tons more concept work, or trying to come up with ideas for paintings. This one's rather empty, actually. I try to keep these filled to the brim because I'm frugal. Like, I do not want to buy a sketchbook unless I absolutely have to. It's a peacock, kind of. I think we're closing in on the end of this. I think this took me 5 months to fill up. And that's with drawing in it about 2 hours a day every day. But I'm also terribly slow at everything I do. Like, paintings, drawings, I am very slow in those processes. Like, I find I don't do things fast. Like, the fastest things I can do are chibis. And even the most basic of chibi takes me about... That is a kingfish. It's adorable. I find the most basic of chibis will take me anywhere from 4 hours to a more complex one can take me 6 to 7, maybe. There's that character. He's just a charmer. Those nostrils. I draw such weird things. Oh, God. Here's more concept work, trying to figure out what I wanted to do. And a few character sketches put in the middle. Oh! It's Rollit? The new Pokemon starter? Oh, God, he's so cute. Yep, I've got my started shows. That's for sure. Though I do feel a little bad for the seal. Populi? This right here is a concept for something that's coming out, and I absolutely adore it. I won't tell you what it is, but it's amazing. It's that. I just told you what it is, oh well. Who cares? More sketching. Even more sketching, good lord. This dragon one I'm actually really proud of. You can see his spine runs through that character and down. A pirate bird, apparently. More concept work. Random shape-made characters. It looks so funny. I think that was an attempt at Litwick, or the new little cat fire starter for Pokemon. A chibi concept. Oh, that was 2 pages. Get back. Apparently this was the My Little Pony page. I don't even really watch I don't actually watch My Little Pony, but yep, the poor little seal. But, you know, occasionally My Little Ponies end up in my sketchbook. They're such a fun shape to play with. Tons of character sketching. As you can see, that's really my focus. I'm not a big landscape person. I don't particularly enjoy drawing it, you know. It's all character work for me, man. Actually, I really like that sketch right there. And that little guy, too. Let's try to slow down. Sorry. I get ahead of myself. Oh, this is the day I think I watch Zootopia. There's foxes everywhere. I knew it was going to happen. And one of Judy, too, because she is cute. Even though she's not... not my personal favorite. Sketching men. Cthulhu, because I guess that's the thing you randomly sketch in your sketchbook. More concept work. Little dragon dude. I actually really enjoy this bird right here. He's just funny looking. More birds. Charming faces. Dogs. Creatures. Penguins. No rhyme or reason. More concept work. And some pieces I'm working on right now. Oop. Like that little chibi, she's very cute. Filming your sketchbook is hard when you're holding a tripod that's actually rather heavy. I was hoping that the tripod part would make it a little more stable, but I'm not so sure about that anymore. Maybe I should have just grabbed the camera and slowly panned up. This kind of reminds me of Arceus, this piece right here. It really reminds me of Arceus, actually. Just less, oh, what's the word? I don't remember. Hodor. Because Hodor. And if you don't understand, you will. Pieces. Sketchbooks. Faces. Sketchbooks. Yes, there are sketchbooks in my sketchbook. I just realized what I said. Oh, fun faces. Pose work. Creature work. Just tons of sketches. Alright, that's it. Well, I hope you enjoyed this sketchbook. Any tips you have on them, making them better than this very jerry-rigged setup, I would love to hear. And I'll see you in the next video.